Hello, I'm Tom Williams from the Fort Huachuca Public Affairs Office, and this is your Fort Report. The Honorable Joseph Westphal, the 30th Undersecretary of the Army and the Army's first Chief Management Officer, paid a visit to Fort Huachuca. Dr. Westphal visited several training facilities on the fort. Undersecretary Westphal's visit is part of a 3-day trip to Arizona to address Army leaders about the impact of fiscal constraints.
We plan 5 years at a time, so if we have deep cuts to the Department of the Army, we could back-end those cuts. That is, we could make those cuts in the latter years, which would allow us to use natural processes to reduce the workforce, would allow us to make more sensible changes in force structure, would allow us to bring the end strength of the Army down in a more reasonable way.
Dr. Westphal's visit was also to highlight the Army's appreciation for the contributions of the Department of the Army civilian workforce.
Well, I'm always trying to gauge the extent to which these furloughs have had an impact on our civilians and what I can learn from them as to ways in which we can address this in the future.
Congressman Barber joined the Undersecretary. They received an update from members of the Fort Huachuca 50 to gain situational awareness on the economic welfare of Sierra Vista and Cochise County. Both the Undersecretary and the Congressman gave their impressions of their visit to Fort Huachuca.
So I've been able to link a lot of things today, not just the sequestration issues, not just the budget issue, but also the mission and the responsibility of this command to prepare us for this incredibly important and critical mission, which is to provide our forces with the right levels of military intelligence.
What I wanted to have happen today has happened over and over again from different points of view, and that is to emphasize repeatedly how important this asset that we have called Fort Huachuca is to national security, to the economy of Cochise County. And I said on many different occasions before and today that my goal is not just to see us maintain the missions here at Fort Huachuca, but actually to expand them.
The Honorable Westphal's visit to Arizona continues as he moves on to briefings and tours of defense contractors in the Phoenix area. That'll do it for this edition of the Fort Report. Have a great day.